It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Ought to be a good one here between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Blake Snell is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Tampa Bay. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low threes, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
So coming to the plate, Cavan Biggio, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
So now to the plate, Bo Bichette, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Snell has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Fouled off. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. Lourdes Gurriel would be next. Fouled away. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on MLB Network. Hyunjin Ryu gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, he reminds me, he's the closest thing that I've seen to David Welch. You watch him throw, he's 89 to 93 miles an hour, kind of a big, loopy, overhand curveball, does have the hard slider and the changeup. A good athlete for a big guy. You'll know if he's on early, he has to get his breaking pitches over to make his fastball effective.
Ready now, Yoshi Tsutsugo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
That's a great pitch for a spot like that. It looks like a strike, then it just comes in out of the zone. If you can command that with movement, it's a very effective pitch to pitching hitters inside.
The 3-1 pitch. Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. And that's a loud out number 1.
Batting second, the left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
At the plate, Randy Arozarena, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the pitch.
1-0.
Now the 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. High and deep to right center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. So a nice running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with Show Track. He took a nice route, covered a good amount of ground, 100 feet to be exact, to bring that one in. Well done. Into the box, Brandon Lau. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Ryu's ready. 0-1 pitch on its way. Line drive to left. Gurriel is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Lourdes Gurriel. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Now look out as this one sends him sprawling. It's ball 2 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now. And now a pitch on the way. Check swing grounder to the right side. And this is going to be a foul ball. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Can't keep that one fair either. And now the count is full. Here's the 3-2. And it's fouled away. Another full count pitch home. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to left as the Jays get the game's first tally. It's 1-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now. And it's grounded just foul down the line. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Late swing on that curveball right there to run the count 0-2. Don't think he recognized that one too well.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones, forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 home. One out, nobody on. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Two out, nobody on. Popped him up. Adames is under this one, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. Jay's off to a good start thanks to the solo shot. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 Toronto. Last half of the second set to go, and here comes the first baseman, Nate Lowe. Here's the pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage. And he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
1-1 the count now. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. The pitch.
I got to count 2-2.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. So one away here with the bases empty. And up next will be Willie Adames. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
The count now at 2-1. Two and two the count. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
batting fifth.
Stepping up to the plate, Joey Wendell will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Ryu gets the sign. Here it comes. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped high in the air. Bichette is there. And that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays. It remains 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Jonathan Villar. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses for ball 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Low in foul ground, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Two balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan Villar. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Stepping up now, Danny Jansen. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the belt, the pitch. A ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Villar gets his lead at first, nobody out. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
But the runner's back easily. Another look to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Once more, a throw over. Runner back safely. Standing in now, Cavan Biggio, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the 0-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Don't know for sure, but I think he may have been taking there thinking his teammate on first was going to be on the move.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Stepping in now, Bo Bichette. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Margot will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for Toronto. They lead it 1-0. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First offering on its way. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. Swings through it for strike number 2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
So here's Kevin Kiermaier. Fouled off. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. The 2-2. On deck, the big bat of Mike Zunino. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Payoff pitch one more time. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
So here's Mike Zunino as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Zunino is considered one of the best defensive catchers in the game today. He often gets praise for his work behind the plate, and I know a lot of pitchers have made it clear that his presence back there adds a level of comfort that not many others can replicate.
And Matty, I don't know if he's always going to be a favorite for the Gold Glove, but you walk around this clubhouse, you hear these pitchers rave about throwing to this guy. That's all I need to hear.
Curveball misses here, so a good hitter's count now to 3-1.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
The 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Yoshitsutsugo. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
And that was one of the hardest hit balls they've had all game, Matty. It's been a pretty feeble effort by his teammates on the offensive side.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And as it turns out, the two-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. One left for Tampa. They trail this one 1-0. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Teoscar Hernandez, as we begin the top of the fourth. First pitch of the at-bat.
Count 1-0.
A ball and a strike. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And a full count now, 3-2.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Lourdes Gurriel. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1. And he fouls this one off. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. On to first, and they turn the double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Here's Randall Grichuk. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. A swing and a ground ball to third, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line, and that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
To the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. All even now, 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Stepping into the box, Randy Arozarena. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Randy Arozarena.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here it comes.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Count still full, 3-2.
Hey, last 2 pitches back to back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Once again, a 3-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
At the plate, Brandon Lau. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A ball and a strike. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
At the plate now, Nate Lowe. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ryu looks in. Here comes the pitch. And that misses. 1-1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 1-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. That gets down, and the Rays' first hit of the game is going to be for extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Nothing fires me up more than watching a hitter take what a pitcher gives him. Pitches away, batter's able to keep his hands inside, not try and do too much, and just force feed a single.
Into the box now, Willie Adames, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swings through it for strike number 2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
One and 2. Here it is. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Rays strand just the 1. They're down 1-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that brings up the left-handed hitter, Travis Shaw.
Travis Shaw.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. And it's fouled away. Weak grounder back to the mound. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, the second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
Settling in now, Jonathan Villar. He drew a walk his first time up. Now here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Up next is Danny Jansen. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. Jansen hails from the Prairie State of Illinois. He was a 16th round selection back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner will get back standing. Runners on first with 1 down. Runners on the move for second. Line drive base hit into the left center field gap. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
Well, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Ball's hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get to third.
Aaron Slagers takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are two on with only one away.
Aaron Slager.
In now, Kevin Biggio. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. No hits to this point. Pulled toward right center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. Two gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Bo Bichette.
So two on with two away, and in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one. He's set. The 0-1. Strike two as he swings and misses at a ball in the dirt. In the dirt here. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Swinging a blooper to the right side. In comes Margot. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher have the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. It was a walk in his last trip. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 2, the Rays nothing. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Thank you, Heidi. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Joey Wendell.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. And that's over. 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Now the 2-1. Down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 13, Medwell.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up the versatile center fielder Manuel Margot. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Ryu gets the sign. Here he comes 0-1.
Ball one.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Cold strike on the corner. Good changeup that time. 2 out, nobody on. Line toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Man at second here with 2 away, and that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino. He's set. Here it comes. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. On the ground to third. Shaw gloves it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Jays lead it 2-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. First offering on its way.
Ball.
And that misses. Ball 1.
Ball one, no strike.
Two 2-0 to the Jays left fielder.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Back up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning.
There's the danger of falling behind 3-0. You don't know which guys in the lineup outside the middle of the order are going to pull the trigger in a spot like that. He was one of them. 3-0, swinging the bat, aggressive hack, nice base hit.
So now to the plate, Rendell Grichuk. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Here's the 0-1. 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Oh, but the feet of the shortstop is off the mark.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch.
1-1.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
2-2 count. Here it comes.
We got 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
First and second here with nobody out. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. Gone. And that one had some extra distance. So a 3-run shot to left center, and the Blue Jays are running away with it here. It's now a 5-0 ball game.
Boy, talk about how an inning can get away from you, right? 3-run homer already in this inning. They've yet to give up an out, and this could turn out to be one of those really ugly innings.
John Curtis takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 84, John Curtis.
So digging in next will be Travis Shaw.
The third baseman.
As he'll take a changeup here for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Three runs already home here. Lifted in the air to center field. Kiermaier is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
Ready once again, Jonathan Villar. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Runs up and gets this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, number 9.
Digging in and looking for more, Danny Jansen. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. One and one.
Ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Kevin Biggio would be next. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Standing in, Kevin Biggio. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Drilled on the ground to short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. One more look at the big blow for the Blue Jays. A 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Blue Jays 5, the Rays nothing. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Yoshi Tsutsugo. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
At the plate, Randy Arozarena. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, number 8.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Lau. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Ryu gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
2 out, nobody on. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Coming to the plate now, Bo Bichette singled home a run in his last time up.
The shortstop, Bo Bichette.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Fouled off. Now another 2-2. And he got him.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Teoscar Hernandez. Out in front of it, strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
At the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. And that's in there, base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Rendell Gritcher is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. A runner on first with 2 away. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Three and 1. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. would be next. The 3-1.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Margot is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Blue Jays held in check, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Nate Lowe. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop. You better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Now the pitch. Grounded to the right. Reined in. And that's out number 1.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Willie Adames.
Ready for another shot now. Willie Adames. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he lays off there. 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
A 1-1. Misses above the zone for a ball.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Liner toward right center, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. No hits to this point. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 13, Manuel Margot.
Into the box now, Manuel Margot. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Fastball well outside.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
High in the air out to center field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 left for Tampa. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Peter Fairbanks has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 29, Peter Fairbanks.
Ready to begin the 8th, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
And now a pitch on the way. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Fouled away. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Smoke toward the hole. And this is going to find its way into right for a base hit. And the leadoff man's on to start the 8th.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Into the box, Travis Shaw, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Comes set and the 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Nobody out, runner on first. Runners off for second. And he'll fall behind now to 1 and 2. From the belt, kicks and deals.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, you got to love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball. And if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
To the plate now, Jonathan Villar, as he lines it hard to the right side but out of play. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. To second for 1, and nearly a double play. It was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue.
Definitely a risky and aggressive play for the pitcher there, but he made it work out. They practice plays like that a lot in spring training, so it paid off this time.
Digging in now, Danny Jansen. It was a walk in his last trip. Before the first pitch, a check at first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Has a look, now the pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
2 out with the man at first. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Here's the 3-0. And There's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
A runner on first with 2 away. And he fouls this one off.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for Toronto as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Kevin Kiermaier. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Hit on the ground to third. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Striding into the box, Mike Zunino. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with his 100th pitch of the ball game.
Yeah.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Biggio has to come in from the next area code to put this one away. Wow.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the designated hitter.
Now at the plate, Yoshi Tsutsugo. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
First offering on its way.
Oh, that's
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
The 1-1 home.
Oh, that's low.
And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rays DH. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch. And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound. And that will be the last we see in this one of Hyun-Jin Ryu. So he'll leave after a strong 7 2/3 here as he'll hope the bullpen can get the final 4 outs to secure his victory. Anthony Kay enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Number 47, Anthony Kay.
Randy Arozarena will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. From the stretch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 0-1 count and the pitch. Kay, just 24 years of age. This is his first year at the big league level. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Jansen moving to his left, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. A good performance there by the Toronto bullpen. We've played 8 full. The Jays are out in front 5-0. Ryan Thompson enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Now at the plate, Kevin Biggio struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a drive out toward left center field. Around first, digging for 2. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Into the box now, Bo Bichette, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's the 0-1. Popped him up. Lau calls for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
Next will be the designated hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, he needs to clean it up. He's already got the hat trick. The boys are wondering if the golden sombrero is soon to follow. Gotta lock this AB in.
And it's fouled away. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. From the belt, the pitch.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
And it's a full count, 3-2 to the Blue Jays DH.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
3-2 pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and that's going to get down out there. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Stepping in now, Lourdes Gurriel, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
And the slider bounces, and that'll get on by. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. Well, he just threw that fastball by him. Two pitch is fouled away. Second and third here, one man out. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Digging in, Rendell Grichuk. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
First offering on its way.
1-0.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Two balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1 pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now here's the check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
The batter, the first baseman.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
So striding in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. He's set and the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
1-1.
Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. Blue Jays strand 3, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Striding in once again, Brendan Lau. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Looking up is the right fielder. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Standing in now, Nate Lowe, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And that's just off the corner and low, ball 2.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
And now a called strike that time. As the zone expands a bit here, it's 2-1 now.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. No outs, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. The Blue Jays are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Hey, only allowed 3 hits in this one, kept the hitters off balance, and was a lot of fun to watch.
At the plate now, Willie Adames, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit down the line at first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Joey Wendell.
Joey Wendell digs in now. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he takes this one high. 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. Fouled off. Here's a little chopper up the middle, scooped up onto first, and that will seal matters here this afternoon.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
5-1 the final total in today's game. The Jays took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Hyunjin Ryu pitches well enough to get the W. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 5 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Rays, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 54 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.